Welcome to
Part two,
where it is now the Lucas show.
That's right, it's me.
That guy.
Hey. All right, we're starting with swim nils. World Cup is going on this weekend. Michael Phelps is swimming, and as he said before, he was going to swim in jammers and show the world that he's very slow in jammers. He's not making any. Oh, actually, he made one final. He made the final of 100 IM. Got a bronze medal. Truth of it is, though, he didn't make finals on 100 fly, 200 fly. All these other swimmers are still wearing the fast suits, and yeah, it looks like the suits do add up that much. Also, Phelps is not on his peak form right now.
This is just a warm-up meet.
That's right.
Anyway, very important concept.
Warm-up meet. Couple world records are being broken. I think Hardy broke like another one just this morning. Jessica Hardy has been on fire since she actually broke the 50 back this morning. Right. I said 50 back, not 50 kung fu. All right. Anyway, it's been very excited to see still the World Cup. Like I said, this is in, by the way, these are in 25-meter pools. So the times are actually a little bit faster than the 50-meter pools. It's been exciting to see, exciting to watch some of those times and everything. Couple of swimmers, including Michael Phelps, decided to abandon the suits already and get ready for what's going to be next year, only in jammers. Again, it seems that the speed is not quite there, so we'll see how that's going to be when everybody drops the suits and goes for the jammers. The Speedo already announced, by the way, that they already have their jammer product for males. It's still called laser suit, whatever. They didn't abandon the name. It looks like the cost is still going to be pretty up high. So before we were paying very high money for high values for
much for what the laser?
For tech suits,
$500.
For a full body laser. Yeah. Well, the jammer is going to be 260, and it's
wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? For something that is 1/4 of the material, it is half the price. Speedo, that makes a lot of sense.
It's not even the same technology.
Really?
Yeah. So anyway, it looks like that was one of the arguments in banning the suits.
They're too expensive.
I'm not sure the companies got this because the suits are too expensive, and now they're just jammers for males. Looks like Bull 7 is gonna come up with a very similar suit though, and I heard it on the grapevine that it's gonna be a lot cheaper and it's gonna be a very similar product. So yeah, this new generation suits are coming up, and those are the ones we're gonna be wearing from now on. We gotta get used to them. I mean, we had several weeks there we didn't have swim of the week, swim news at all. As you can see, finally things are starting to happen again in the world of swimming. That's about it though. Moving on to tip of the week, Coach Aaron.
Dolphin kicks. Checked up on the videos from state champions that we've had in the backstroke, and one of the top guys seeds this year in the backstroke is our very own Dustin Rhodes. And, you know, all of our great backstrokers, great dolphin kickers. Is there a little
maybe
1 + 1 = 2 type deal? Yeah, you know what? Dolphin kicks, they're it. All the top coaches talk about dolphin kicks. And in practice, you know, we're starting to write into sets, you know, 4, 5, 6 dolphin kicks off your walls. Every wall. You know, and you can do these underwater dolphin kicks that we do to help generate that speed, but it comes from you and your discipline. If you're not willing to, every 25, go, you know, 8, 10 dolphin kicks in your backstrokes, it's not going to show up in a race. And if it does, you're going to break out and be like, where's the wall? Oh man, it's another 15 yards. Basically, you have to train that if you want to be good at it.
That actually reminds me. Yeah, it's one of the things that I've been telling. I've been seeing a lot with age groupers. I'm not sure the senior swimmers so much. people kind of shy away from doing dolphin kicks on their back. Even when they're doing backstroke, sometimes they do dolphin kicks, but they do that on their stomach, which is illegal if you do that in a race. And so on a race, they got to do it on their back.
You mean in backstroke you can't be on your stomach?
Yeah, that's what the rule says.
Oh, wow.
Pretty sure, yeah.
That's eye-opening.
Anyway, the truth of it is a lot harder to be underwater in your back than to be underwater in your stomach because water comes in through your nose a lot easier when you're on your back. That's another reason for you to be on your back during practice so that you get used to that. And when you do it in a race, it's not so taxing. It's not so hard on you. So yeah,
Gonna do this.
You gotta do the backstroke, dolphin kicks on your back. Indeed. So yeah, again, the further you go in swimming, the more you're gonna see people having great dolphin kicks. That's a requirement. If you want to be good at this, work on it. There's no way around it. That's the
bottom line.
Is it easy?
No, if it was easy, everybody would be good at it.
That's right. Yeah. All right, and we are wrapping up with lane etiquette commentary. Coach Aaron, you want to talk about that?
I will talk about this. This doesn't come from any one set of complaints that I've gotten. In the past year, I have gotten a lot of complaints from swimmers and from parents about lane etiquette. And so don't think this is directed at any one person because this has come from every group. Basically, it deals with who goes in what order in the lanes and passing etiquette. And I looked into it. You know, I talked to some coaches that I had growing up and talked to my mom. And mom was like, Aaron, you never complained about that stuff. But I remember dealing with all the drama, too, when I was growing up about, you know, passing this and passing that. And it comes down to this. If somebody's in your way, you pass them.
Seems simple.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. If somebody's in your way, you pass them. And if you are not willing to swim fast enough to pass them, then you are willing to not try to get your best times at meets because you're going to let somebody be in your way all the time. It's that simple.
Yeah, and by the way, that's like what Sharon said. This happens in every group. I get this complaint a lot as well. And sometimes the complaint is so and so is not letting me pass. Well, my take on that is nobody has to let you pass. They shouldn't be kicking you in the face when you're trying to pass them, because that's not nice. But the truth is, if somebody on my group at least stops for somebody else to pass him or her, I'm going to be yelling at whoever stopped. Because, again, if you were faster, you were supposed to pass. The person that is in front of you is not supposed to stop for you.
The flip side of that is for the people that go first. And there are some times when they shouldn't be going first. Okay? But what I see sometimes, the people that go first, they get touched on the feet, and then they start sprinting. Or if they're doing breaststroke, they might start doing freestyle to get ahead. Or if we're doing drill, they might stop doing the drill and start swimming. And I'm going to yell at you for that. I have in the past, and I'm going to continue, because that's not right either. If somebody's trying to pass you, you keep swimming and doing what you're doing, but don't speed up or don't stop doing the drill.
That's cheating on yourself. You're not doing your drill then. You're not swimming the stroke you were supposed to be swimming. Sometimes we are kicking and then people start pulling so that they're not passed. That's, again, you're cheating on yourself. I don't understand what's the point of that. It's just so that you have the status of being the first one in the lane. Really, what does that amount to? Just being the first in the lane? I think it would be much better for everybody if you would just move back, do the right drill, do the kick-in, or do the correct stroke, and whoever is actually swimming faster than you goes ahead of you, because that's how it's supposed to be. It's actually very simple. If you think about it, it's silly that we even have to talk about it.
Really kind of silly. And, you know, parents, if they come complaining to you about lane etiquette, just tell them to go talk to us. And don't even make a big deal about it, because when you make it a big deal, then they make it a big deal, and it's not. It shouldn't. It shouldn't be. So,
right. That was it.
All right. Hope you enjoyed the show.
10 minutes of us.
All right. Bye.